Alright, we're going to change the oil on the C5 Z06. What you're going to need is 6.5 quarts of your preferred oil, an oil filter. You also need a funnel and then a drain pan. And then to get the drain plug off, you need a 15mm wrench. And you also need one of these guys, a filter wrench. I haven't used one of these in a long time. First thing you want to do is start the car, warm it up a little bit, then lift it up. And you need to make sure that the back of the car is lifted up too, and you'll see why when we go under the car. Okay, as you can see, the drain pan is big and flat, and that's why we need to lift up the back of the car and the front of the car. The drain bolt is right there on the front of the pan. You can also see exactly where the oil filter is. So let's go ahead and take that 15mm drain bolt off. Alright, so letting that oil drain. Alright, so we let the oil drain out for a good 15 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and put the drain plug back in. It's an aluminum pan, and the torque spec on this guy is only 15 foot-pounds, so you really just want to snug it up on there and not over tighten it. Okay, so now we're going to take our filter wrench and pull off the old filter. Alright, you can see as we pull this filter off, there's even more oil. Be sure to wear gloves. I didn't put gloves on. I didn't expect this, honestly. I'm used to these German cars. Very easy to change the oil without making a mess on the German cars. Now leave that there to drain. Okay, now before I put this new filter in, we're going to put oil inside of it, and this has directions on it for tightening it. You fill it up with oil, and it will absorb into the filter in there. Alright, so now we take our filter and we put it in the car. Okay, so we tighten it down until we feel the bottom, and then we give it an extra 3/4 turn. Alright, so now the fun part is adding the rest of your 6.5 quarts to the engine. So we're going to add the oil in, then we're going to wait a few minutes, start the car, and check the oil level. And also check for leaks. And if everything is good, the oil level is good, there's no leaks, then that's it. And now let's go ahead and reset that oil light on the inside of the car. Change oil soon, you see that? For the oil reset, we turn the ignition to on without starting the engine. Then we come up here. Okay, so I had to press the reset button. Now we're on oil life remaining. You can press your trip button here to toggle through that if it's not showing up. So if we toggle through the trip button, boo boo boo, look at all these options we get. We get oil life remaining. Then we hit reset. We hold this for 2 seconds. Watch what happens. Let go. Wow, look at that. My oil life is 100%, and I didn't even need to change the oil. Oil pressure is a good thing. So let's go outside and check for leaks. Thank you for watching, and enjoy your Corvette.